Now tell me, why do you keep looking down on yourself? Why do you look down on yourself? I'm talking to you watching me. Why do you think the universe is against you? Why do you think you're the last amongst your friends? You think God doesn't love you? You always look at yourself as a failure. Tell me why. If you don't know, that is called self-sabotage. And today, we are going to put an end to you self-sabotaging yourself. Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and if this is your first time on this platform, you are very much welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much and welcome once again aboard. So guys, as I earlier mentioned, we'll be talking about self-sabotage, why people do self-sabotage themselves, and how we can put an end to us self-sabotaging ourselves in order to meet up with our full potential. First off, what is self-sabotage? This is simply the inability for people to identify something good about themselves. They always feel less of a person when comparing themselves to others, and always feel like they can never amount to anything. Most of those people, when you want to look deep, you realize that they grew up in a toxic environment where they didn't really have the love they wanted, either from their parents constantly comparing them to their siblings, and they live their lives always trying to catch up or meet up with the way their siblings were. Maybe their parents constantly told them, why can't you be as beautiful as maybe your sister? Why can't you be as tall as your brother? Being bullied, maybe sometimes the parents do it unconsciously, but those words stayed in the brain of the child. Others are in a toxic relationship where they're constantly being insulted by their partner, maybe about their looks, maybe about their way of life, maybe about their dressing. Maybe you're not financially stable enough for me to be with you, I'm just managing you. Maybe because you're too fat for me, I made you who you are. If not because of me, nobody's going to admire you. All those things sink into their heads, and they start looking at themselves in the same eyes their bullies look at them. They start shying away from people and start assuming the role people tell them they are. Some people grew up in schools where the teachers constantly bullied them, or their friends bullied them. Maybe growing up as peers, their peers who constantly bully them for their looks, for their money level, and whatsoever. There's so many things that people do out there without knowing that it impacts the life of an individual. And you, as that individual, once you've had such a lifestyle, or once you had such an experience, it makes you to sink into those words, and you start assuming that character. Today, I just want us to understand how you can identify if you're self-sabotaging yourself, because a lot of people self-sabotage themselves unconsciously. There are so many people out there where, when faced with a situation, let's say at work, you want to give a contribution. In your mind, you know it's a meaningful contribution, but you're shying away from contributing because you feel like, I'm not intelligent enough. What can I say that the manager has not said? It's a good initiative, but you choose to keep it within you. Some people are very talented, but they always shy themselves away from maybe a talent show, maybe a competition. But indoors, they are Beyonces in their room, where they sing to the best of their ability, they act to the best of their ability. There are lots of things people shy away from showing. If each and every one of us wanted to showcase our talents out there, I would think the world would be a place full of diverse, beautiful talents. But some people self-sabotage themselves, and I would just want you to take your time and think, if there's a point in your life where you self-sabotage yourself. Is it in your relationship? Do you always think the guy you're with is too handsome, he's too rich for you? Do you think you don't deserve the person you're with? Because unknowingly you're self-sabotaging yourself. Are you that guy that thinks that this girl is too beautiful for me, if I don't act the way she wants, she's going to leave me? You're self-sabotaging yourself. You're looking less on your own self. You're talking down on yourself. And it has to end today, guys. If you cannot see yourself, or you cannot see your own vision, who is going to see it? If you cannot believe in yourself, who is going to believe in you? I'll tell you this short story about me. It took me 3 years for me to gather the courage to mount this camera. I used to self-sabotage myself a lot. I always tell myself, what if I'm not good enough? What am I going to say in front of people? How am I going to even maybe not be shy in front of the camera? What if what I say people don't take it well? What if they insult me? What if they troll me? What if? It took me 3 years. I kept on procrastinating, kept on trying to look for the perfect niche, kept on trying to look for the perfect ideas, kept on trying to perfect my English, always thinking that what if I would say the wrong things, or what if I couldn't speak English good enough. All those things actually worked in my head, and it took me 3 years for me to overcome those things. Sometimes people will even criticize you, not because you're not good enough, but just because they are not able to be in your shoes. They are not able to meet up to you, so they are looking for those things that will try to weigh you down in order for you to be at their level. But since as you don't even believe in yourself, you just take everything that people say to you to heart, and it makes you to always feel sad. It makes you to feel like, I want to give up over everything. I will not go and look for that job because everyone can have the job. I will not have it. I have a lot of bad luck in my family. We don't have luck in our family. It's a gene. I inherited it from my father. My father was not lucky, so I will not be lucky. That ends today. You will stop talking down on yourself. You start taking action, start taking responsibilities, start dreaming big. Your future, your success begins with dreaming big. If you cannot dream big, who is going to dream big for you? Who? Your friends are advancing. Yes, it's fine. It's fine for your friends to progress. We all friends, but we are not born with same grace. We are all friends, but it's a journey. The journey of life, everybody has his own chapter. The fact that we are friends today, it doesn't mean that we are going to progress today the same time. The fact that we are friends today doesn't mean that we'll get married the same time. Even in a family, all the sisters coming from the same mother's tummy do not progress the same way. These fingers, are they the same? They are not the same. It's not about who goes first. It's not about who has won, who has that job that the others do not have. It's not about others having, maybe others being married and you are not married. It's not about others traveling out and you are still stuck there. It's not about those things, because when it is your time, you can supersede all those things. You can achieve 5 things in 1 year, in 3 months, in 6 months. You can achieve all what your friends have achieved just in one go. So stop talking down on yourself. Start taking action. Start looking at yourself in the mirror, smiling. I'm a beautiful being. I'm a wonderful creation. I was created with a lot of love from my Father, my Creator, my God. He rested on the 6th day because He wanted to produce a masterpiece. I'm a masterpiece. If they are criticizing you about your looks, look at yourself in the mirror. Are you not beautiful enough? If you cannot identify the beauty in you, nobody will identify that. If you cannot identify the intelligence in you, I might not be intelligent in book work, but I'm intelligent in arts. So I am creative, I am successful in arts. We can never be the same. Stop self-sabotaging yourself, guys. It will not help you. Sometimes we watch football matches and we see one team leading the other team, let's say 1 or 2 goals to nil. But the other team doesn't give up. Instead, they see it as a challenge, and it gives them that motivation to keep fighting. Because as it is said, if they haven't blown the final whistle, it means that the football game is not finished. So there is hope until that final whistle. If your life has not been called short, why do you give up? The final whistle has not been blown. So why do you give up? Why do you stop chasing your dreams? Why do you lament? Why do you cry in silence? Why? You should stop doing that. You should embrace yourself. You should love yourself. Self-love will help you overcome self-sabotage. Building your self-confidence will help you overcome self-sabotage. Because if you don't build your self-confidence, you always see yourself as less of a person. And seeing yourself less of a person, you'll not be able to achieve anything. You'll always be scared of being criticized. You always fear of what others will say. Everything lies at the other side of fear. Today, I am here as a guide to help you achieve your full potential. What are you waiting for? Ask yourself that question. What are you waiting for? Maybe to start that business. What are you waiting for? To start mounting your camera. What are you waiting for? To start that project that other people, that idea that people are asking at work. You have the idea in you. Why don't you give it? You have the answer in class. Why don't you give it? Why are you afraid of being criticized? Why? Why do you talk down on yourself? We stop all those things today. We no go gree for nobody. I will not agree. I will not I will not accept it. And I don't want you to accept that. You should stop accepting being less of a person. Don't take it from your parents. If your parents are comparing you to others, we cannot cut off from our parents, but will not let their words affect us. Don't take it from a partner. that constantly reminds you about your looks, that constantly criticizes you about your financial situation, that constantly looks down on you, I would say on matters like that, you should just quit those partners. Instead, hang around people that help you to discover yourself. Hang around those people that help you to be more self-conscious. Hang around those people that help you to overcome your fears. Hang around those people that help you to identify your full potential. You should hang around the people that support you in your down moments, people that make you feel good, people that when you're around them you feel like you belong. Because if you always try to hang around the people that talk down on you, they always make you to feel less of a person, and you always find yourself in the level of self-sabotaging yourself. Another thing you should stop doing is stop procrastination. If you start seeing yourself self-sabotaging yourself, just start taking action instantly. Because if you start procrastinating, you find yourself waiting a lot of years and not doing what you want to do. As I used myself as an example, it took me 3 years because I was always self-sabotaging myself. It made me to procrastinate on creating my YouTube channel. But the day I stopped self-sabotaging myself, I decided to create that channel and decided to mount my camera no matter what, and here am I today. I don't know if I'm doing great. I know I'm doing great. I don't know how the audience are taking it, but for me, I have overcome my fear. It will take me a few years, but I know I will get there. I know I will get to that point where people will love me, people will admire what I'm doing, people will see my content, and that is just it. Our topic today is self-sabotage. Ask yourself, are you self-sabotaging yourself? If yes, you have to put an end to this. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and I hope to see you in my next video. Last time I posted about the choices you make in life that helps to bring you down or to make you grow. If you haven't watched the video, please make sure to watch the video. And I also realized that my views are more than my subscriptions. What is happening, guys? Please support your home girl by subscribing to my YouTube channel, because I'll always bring you educative content. We are running a race and I don't want anybody to be left behind. I inspire you and you also serve as an inspiration to me. So please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to share to other people. This is good news and you don't want to jealously keep it to yourself. Just spread it the way you spread love to other people. And thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye.